Struggle! Hello and welcome to It's 5 o'clock somewhere, your weekly dose with Sparring DK. And we've got a few things on the cards today for you. We're going to bring Goal of the Week in once again. That seems to be something that I'm enjoying throwing in this little episode. And we've also got a special video I've put together for you, how to make chicken noodle soup. Now, first of all, we've got to get into our single malt whiskey as we have every week. And I've just got a little bottle here, just something to try out. It is a Belvini from Scotland, a single malt whiskey. It is a Caribbean cask, 14 years of age. It says on the bottle here, further maturation in a Caribbean rum cask enhances the Belvini's vanilla notes, whilst adding spicy aromatic qualities to the whiskey. So we'll certainly see if that is the case. I'll just add a little bit of water to it, open her up, and we'll get onto that one shortly. Now, I just want to say thanks very much for the comments on the last episode and you know, leaving those questions for me. So we've got the Q&A, Goal of the Week, and that special video at the end for it. So let's have a quick look at the questions. I've got a couple this week. The first one is from Pastrak. He says, will you ever shave or record without a hat? Now, shaving. You can see here, you know, it's a little bit scruffy. It's not clean shaven. I don't have a baby face. Normally I'll leave it go for a couple of weeks, then give it a little bit of a clean up, a little bit of a shape. But, you know, I enjoy the beard. The missus loves the beard. If I come home with a baby face, she'll probably kick me out the door. So the beard works. Beards are in. If you got a beard, good work. If you're still, you know, 15, you can't grow one yet, just wait a few years. It'll happen. The next question comes from Vizarak. He said, thanks for answering my question. No problem. You leave a question down below. I'll do my best to answer it. And his question this week is, if you could travel to any place in the world, what would it be? And if you have more than one, do a top 5. Now, I'm a bit older than probably a lot of you guys. I have traveled. I've done Europe. I've done a bit of Asia. I've done most of Australia. I haven't done America yet. I would really like to get across to America at some stage. Check out some NFL, some cricket, baseball, basketball, NHL, all the sports. I love that kind of shit. And obviously drink my way through their whiskey cabinets. And definitely I want to get back to Europe. I mean, there's parts of Europe that I definitely haven't done. I want to do Spain. I want to do Denmark. I've done the UK fairly extensively, but as I say, that is a beautiful country, and I would love to get back there again at some stage. It's just time, it's just money. Traveling from Australia to anywhere in the world is always expensive, as we are in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and especially being from Perth, the most isolated capital city in the world. Just the coinage to get anywhere is absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, to answer your question, America and some more of Europe would be high on the agenda. But yeah, time and money. How's this whiskey doing? Oh, my life. That is sweet. That is a sweet whiskey. Vanilla, absolute vanilla. And then you also get like a sweetness, like a coconut or like a candy, like a real lolly sort of tasty smell. Let's have a little sample on the palate. Wow, that is smooth. It's definitely that Speyside sort of taste, that smooth vanilla. There's coconut sort of. Oh, there's almost like a honey caramelized sort of popcorn. Wow, that is unbelievable. Oh, so that is the Belvini Caribbean cask, 14 years. I think I might have to invest in a bigger bottle of that because that is tasty. Okay, so this week's Goal of the Week comes to you from episode 61 of the Arsenal series. If you haven't watched it, it's an absolute cracking episode. Another drinking episode where I just basically smash pints and play fucking FIFA. But the Goal of the Week comes from there. It comes from Young Bonin. And let's go and check that one out. Balls back to Young Bonin. Bonin has a long dig. Oh! mate, that deserves... Fuck it, let's have this whole drink. That is a fucking strike. Wow, look at this from Bonin. He just fucking lines it up. Slides it through 3. And get ready, lads. This is going down. That is a goal from Bonin. From fucking downtown. Oh, shit. All right. Who's Bonin? Wow, what a shot there from Bonin. It's 2-0 to Arsenal on the day. And the young lad has just written his name into the history books with a shot like that. That could be goal of the week. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that goal. It was an absolute cracker, and you can tell I was pretty cut by the time I was scoring that. And it definitely adds to the experience of watching a DK video when I'm on the Terps, and I tend to get a little bit excited. Alright, so let's move on with this episode. I've got a special video for you. It is how to cook a chicken noodle soup. Now, if you're a young lad and you haven't been in the kitchen, then maybe this is something you need to watch and learn how to get in there and make yourself some grub and try and impress the ladies or look after your mother, because your mum's an important person in your life. You really need to look after her. If you don't look after your mum, you're doing something wrong with your life. The ingredients list will be in the comment section, so make sure you copy them down, and let's get into this video. Hi guys, how you going? Something a little bit different for you today. I am going to show you how to cook chicken noodle soup. Now, I'm not sure how the audio is going to sound on this. I haven't prepared for this. I just thought, fuck it, let's fucking do something different. And I'm going to show you how to cook my chicken noodle soup. Now, what you're going to need is 400 grams of chicken breasts. You're also going to need some Hokkien noodles. Now, if you can get the fresh ones out of the refrigerated section at your local supermarket, they're the better ones to use. They've generally got a little bit more water content, and they won't soak up all the other liquids from the soup and make it turn into a big slush pile. So Hokkien noodles. You're also going to need 1 litre of chicken stock. We're using the Campbell's here, but whatever you can find. Chicken stock's pretty standard. Make your own at home if you're that way inclined. You're going to need 3 carrots. You're also going to need 1 onion. You're going to need some celery. You're also going to need some rosemary, some dried rosemary, and just for a little bit, some chili flakes. And there's one more thing that I do need. Where are we? Fridge. Some garlic. Okay, so that's all of your ingredients there. We're going to get into this. Basically, I wanted to do this because a lot of you guys, I'm assuming that watch me, are in that. Well, from checking my analytics on Google, I can see there that, you know, roughly that 14 to 30 sort of age, and some of you probably still live at home, and you've maybe never even been into a kitchen. Now, I can tell you right now, if you're a man, no matter how bad this mug is, if you know how to work your way around the kitchen, that's how you can get some ladies, lads. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is cook the chicken up, because you don't want raw chicken in your soup, and fuck knows what's going to happen here. Let's just get into it. Alright, so you go to your cooktop if you know how to use it. If not, get mum to show you how to turn it on. Just get yourself a nice hot pan, chuck a little bit of oil in there, and what we're going to do is cut the chicken up nice and finely. Just give it a bit of a smashing, and I'll try and get some close-ups maybe with the iPhone or something. Fuck knows, I haven't really thought this through, but let's see what happens here. So we'll just chop up our chicken just into nice little pieces. You gotta think, look, I'm gonna be having this in soup. So you don't want a big fuck off piece of chicken just sitting there on your spoon and you're not knowing what the fuck's going on. And you choke on it, or you give it to, you know, your nana or something, and she can't even chew because she's got no teeth. Fuck knows. But just chop it up nice and fine. So it's gonna be, basically the good thing about a soup is it's pretty hard to fuck it up. The key thing here though will be with your chicken is to not burn it. You just want to sort of whiten it, cook it off a little bit, take the colour off, the rest will boil away while it's in the soup. And yeah. Alright, so once you've diced up your chicken, you know, it's going to look like this. Now let's go chuck it in the pan. Just start frying up our chicken here. Apologies for the audio, it's a little bit fucking sketchy. Just fry up that chicken. You don't want to brown it too much. You just want to get rid of that pink colour, or you'll end up fucking poisoning someone. Just keep the pan, you know, relatively hot, but not absolutely boiling. You just want to keep turning it over and over and over again until you know, get a bit of colour to it. Just nicely cook it off. Now, after you've always cut chicken, always clean your knife, clean your fucking board, clean everything, because you don't want any of that raw chicken filth getting over the rest of your ingredients, because, you know, that's just contamination, and that's how people get sick. So make sure you clean everything up before you start working with all your veggies and that sort of shit. Alright? Alright, next thing we want to do is get our veggies ready. That chicken's pretty much done. Just need a bloody peeler. So just get rid of all the shit off your carrots, just give them a good peel. Then you're going to dice up your onion nice and fine as well. Cut up all your celery nice and fine. And just get everything ready to go into your soup so that you can just whack it all in and get ready to cook. Alright, so we're just going to prep all of our stuff here now. Just cut everything nice and fine. Like, don't be too worried about how it fucking looks. It's a fucking soup. I mean, it's all about little bits of flavour, and I mean, a chicken noodle soup in winter is fucking amazing, especially if you got, you know, little bits of the cold, or, you know, mum's not feeling well, maybe you can knock this up for her, and I'll guarantee that she'll absolutely appreciate you to death. Alright, so just get all of your carrot, all of your celery, all of your onion, all chopped up, nice and ready to go, and then we'll get into putting this soup together. Okay, so we've chopped up our celery into nice little bite-sized pieces, and we've also diced up a shitload of carrot. Now what you want to do here is, you know, just a nice, oh shit, where are we? You know, just a nice little nugget. Everything's the sort of same size as the chicken, all your pieces fairly familiar in size. So I'm just going to chop up the onion and then we'll get into it. Alright, let's get cooking this soup. First of all, you want a large, you know, a decent sized soup pot, probably 20 litres or whatever you want to call it. Just give it a little bit of a hit of oil in the bottom just to stop the first ingredient sticking, and just let that get a little bit warm. And then we'll start adding some ingredients into the soup. Alright, so what I did here is I chucked the onion and the garlic in just a little bit of a food processor, just to you know, condense it up a little bit. Just take that blade out of there before I fucking cut myself. Alright, so you can see here, it's just a nice little mixture here of onion and garlic. That's going to go in first. Get yourself a trusty wooden spoon, just sit that around, let it get a little bit of a sizzle on. You just basically want to sweat that down, just let it cook a little bit so it's soft. You don't want to burn the crap out of it or it's just going to taste like shit. And if you're thinking, I don't like onion, I don't like garlic, it doesn't matter. These go in for flavour. Flavour, people, flavour. Alright, so you just sweat that down just nicely till it's nice and soft. Just really slow. Just nice. Just fucking nice. Oh, I don't have the exhaust fan on because it'll really fuck the microphone up. I don't know how bad the quality is at the moment, but the fumes coming off these onions, whoo, gee, put your fucking safety goggles on. Alright, so that's just sweating down nicely. Getting a little bit of slight coloration in my eyes. Alright, next thing we want to do is take all of our carrots and all of our celery and we'll place them into the pot. Now we're going to cook these down for about 4 to 6 minutes. Just let them soften nicely, bring the heat up just a little bit, mix them through all that lovely caramelized onion and garlic. And just get all that flavour and just, oh, I'll try and do a couple of iPhone snaps inside here just so you can see what's going on inside the pan. I'll do that now for you. Alright, so we've got our onion, our garlic, our carrots and our celery just in this pan. Just sweating down nicely, just getting a little, just softening them really. Because, you know, they'll soften more as the soup cooks, but you just got to take that initial crunchy edge off them and get that flavour exposed. Now while we're waiting for this, this big packet of Hokkien noodles, you can see here it's just like solid, it's just a brick. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dice that all up nice and finely so you get some nice little noodles in your soup. Alright, next thing we're going to add to the pot, that celery and that sort of softened down, we're going to add 4 cups of water. That's, what's that in mils? Fuck knows. A litre. Then you want to add your litre of chicken stock. Just squeeze it in there. You need it all. Don't be shy. Alright, so the stock and the water is in there. We need to bring that to boil before we continue. So I'm just going to put the lid on there, crank the heat up, and we'll see you shortly. Alright, our soup's boiling. We've got everything in there. Now let's do a little bit of seasoning. That's the next key ingredient to any good soup. Just giving a little bit of extra pop, a little bit of flavour. So what we want to add is a little bit of pepper. Don't be fucking shy. A little bit of salt, not too much, just enough. Then you want to give it a good hit of rosemary. Oh, that rosemary smells amazing. Just give it a good smashing. Don't be shy at all with the rosemary. Oh, that aroma is delicious. And last but not least, some chili flakes. Now, if you're not into spicy things, just really light on the chili dog. The chili is a key ingredient to this soup, especially if you've got a cold. Just as much as you think you can handle, you know, maybe a teaspoon. Just, you know, if you've got a cold, this is going to make your nose run a little bit. You don't want it there to burn your asshole. You just want enough there to give it a little bit of a pop, a little bit extra flavour. So we'll give it a good whack of chili in there. Nice. Give that a good stir. Let all those flavours develop. Okay, now we get to add the chicken. So you've pre-cooked your chicken before. You could probably go buy a fucking roast chicken from your local shop or whatever if you wanted to. Some shredded chicken. We've done our little cook up here. Just going to pour all that in there nicely. All them juices, all them flavours. Get that in there. Get that in there. Oh yes, look at all those little tidbits. Nice. Alright, give that a good stir as well. Alright, so that's the basis of our soup. I'll do a quick pan in on the iPhone, we'll see what happens again. There's our soup, just simmering away. Steam's coming off there nicely. Now what you want to do now is just turn that heat down to like a low medium, just get it sort of bubbling. Not boiling, but just, you know, just turning over slowly. And we're going to leave that for about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll see you shortly. Alright guys, it's been about 15-20 minutes now. We'll just let that simmer away and it's smelling absolutely amazing. We've got one thing left to do and that's add our noodles. So I've taken the noodles here, I've chopped them up really fine. I've actually let them sit in water for about 10 minutes just to absorb liquid so they don't absorb the soup and dry the soup out hopefully. So I'm just going to add that in now. Alright, give that a good stir in. Smells delicious. Absolutely. I wish they had smell-o-vision. Oh, that would be amazing. One day, folks. Alright, we'll leave that for about 5 minutes just to get the noodles through there, heat them up, cook them off a little bit, and then we'll plate up. See you shortly. Alright, our soup's ready. Let's dish it up. You'll need yourself a ladle. Be careful with this pot. It's fucking hot. Look at that. Chicken noodle soup. You can't go wrong with it. All you need now is some fresh crusty bread. I can get the fucker open. Alright, so once you got your fresh crusty bread, you know, it's piping hot. Be fucking careful. Can't beat it. Cheers guys. Have a good one. Alright, so there you go. That's how you make chicken noodle soup a la DK. And hopefully you have a crack at that one. If you do, make sure you follow me on the Twitter at @SparringDK. And if you have a crack at it, take some photos, tag me in it. I'd love to see you've had a crack at that one. That's going to bring this episode to an end. I hope you have enjoyed it. It's just, you know, this episode for me is just a little bit more for you guys, a little bit more social interaction, and just seeing, you know, what you guys are up to in life. Leave comments, leave questions. Talk to me in the chat down below. I'll try and answer everything. I just want to, you know, just be involved with you guys. I mean, you take time out of your day to come and watch my videos, and I fucking appreciate it through and through. And anything I can do to help you out, just leave a comment down below, and I'll see what I can do for you. Let's finish this drink off. This Belvini Caribbean Cask 14. Oh, it smells delicious. And that is a sweet nectar. I've been Sparring DK. This is It's 5 o'clock somewhere. You take care of yourself. Have a good one.